Because one thing that's interesting, I think about you, Chad, and this is kind of, it may be judgment, but it's just me kind of from an outside perspective is, even if things are chaotic and crazy for other people, you're still able to have this sense of humor that things aren't even, not that it doesn't matter, but that it's not affecting you.
Yeah. I think because of my upbringing and me being able to operate well in a chaotic environment, and I'm very comfortable being uncomfortable. Very. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what's going on. I love chaos, and I operate well in chaos. Very well. It doesn't matter what it is.
Now, will you also create the chaos just to then slide in and operate in it?
Yes. Think about during my time playing. I was very chaotic. I purposely tried to piss the NFL off. Purposely. Because I understood the game is an entertainment sport. So therefore, I'm going to bring just that, the entertainment value part to it. They didn't see it that way, but all of a sudden, everything I was vilified for now is a green light. Right. Everybody's celebrating. Everybody's having fun.
Good point.
I understood what I was doing.
And look where you're at now. You're in a space where you're still entertaining, right?
Still going.
So in a little bit of a way, you're kind of before your time with that.
Yeah, way before.
It takes other. It's even like with podcasting. At first, they thought podcasting was crazy. These people aren't doing shit. They're out here doing. We got networks. We got all of this. And then as well as anybody. I mean, half your times when you're doing shows with Shannon, you're just sitting there on your phone or computer. He's in a studio sometimes, but sometimes you're showing up from wherever.
Yeah,
from your home. You're just tapped in off a laptop. And that's. Yeah,
I started the podcasting early too. I think in 2010.
Let's go.
Terrell Owens and I had a show called the Theo Show, and that was the first form of podcasting in a sense. I think that there ever was.
When you look back on your experience with the Bengals, what is like? Obviously, the play and everything like that. What was Cincinnati like then? What was the energy like then?
It was good. It was good, especially that 2005 year, which that was the year we were on fire offensively, and obviously defense. They were having takeaways like crazy. That was our year. If Carson didn't go down in that first round of the playoffs against the Steelers, that was our year to hoist a trophy. That was that year. Oh my goodness, the city was on fire. I could just imagine now. With the every year now with Joe Burrow there, you have an opportunity. You got a chance.
Rudy Johnson was a beast. Remember?
Yeah, Rudy Hoosh. Those were some good dudes, man. Matter of fact, I have a group chat with half of everybody in here. Hoosh is in there. I'm in there. Dang. Rudy Johnson is in there. We got Carson. Justin Smith is in that group chat. I haven't seen some of these names. Delta O'Neill's in that group chat. Oh, Brian Simmons in the group chat. I haven't seen some of these names in so long. Oh, look at Odell Thurman. Odell was really good.
It's wild how some guys, it's like they'll have a great, like Rudy Johnson was huge for a few years. He had a couple of great years.
Oh yeah.
And then you didn't hear about him.
Yeah, I don't know where I can't remember where Rudy went after he left Cincinnati.
And it's not even a judgment against him. It's just like that's how it's like things come and go fast in the league, huh?
It does. Listen, those years go by real fast, very fast.
Damn. 11-5.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we were on fire, man.
Oof. And who was y'all's backup? Who came in as backup quarterback?
And who was our backup that year? Oh, John Kidner. He now coaches at Lakota East or Lakota West High School in Cincinnati. Carson Palmer's now coaching in L.A. I don't know what school he's coaching at.
And Kidner y'all didn't break through that second round?
No, man. The Steelers won that game, man. They won that game. Oh, John. That's my guy.
Do you think, when you look at your career, do you think you could have operated differently in some years to have gotten more out of yourself, right? We all look, because I'm critical of myself, right? Mm-hmm. I look back and I want to do the best I can, even though I don't know what it is sometimes, but I want to do my best. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'll look at certain interviews, like I interviewed Mark Zuckerberg a couple of weeks ago from the Facebook guy,
Right.
And I should have done, I knew I could have done better. I think I had like a little bit of a plan, but I think I got nervous. And so when I look back on that, I'm like, man, I wish I would have asked some things that were more important.
Right.
Things I really wanted to ask, but I was afraid to.
Right.
Do you look back in certain years of your career and you're like, yeah, I could have done some things differently at this time. Either I was younger or
when I look back at my career, I would have done everything I did plus more. Because I had some great ideas that I didn't get a chance to do, Like,
what do you mean by that?
Just the fun. I would have pushed the envelope even more.
Really just having a good time?
Yeah, having a good time. Because listen, the NFL is not for long. And I had a short window to maximize as much as I could, not out of myself and out of the NFL. And I did just that, which is one of the reasons why I'm still going to this day, pushing forward.
But looking back, you're like, man, if I'd have known what I know now, if I'd have known then what I know now, then I could have done even more, right?
Yeah, most definitely. But
like, is that what you mean? Or do you mean like physically training more? Like, do you feel
No. Just my approach to the game in general, just on field stuff.
So why do you feel like your attitude was different at certain years?
No, I was the same always. I was always authentic myself. What you see right now off camera or on camera, it's the same way I was on field.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a character. That was really me. And I just chose not to conform and not to behave the way they said I should.
Yeah.
The way I played in the NFL, the same way I played when I was in high school. It was the same way I played when I was in Pop Warner. Just because you paid me millions of dollars, I'm not changing who I am just for that. Absolutely not.
Did you ever have teams try to like tell you to pipe? Like,
no, they loved it.
Never.
They loved it. The referees loved it. Opposing teams, coaches loved it. Opposing teams, players loved it. Everything I did.
I could see that because there's kind of a thing like, even if somebody's the enemy, if they're an enjoyable enemy, dude, you're kind of just thankful to have somebody around that's going to keep you entertained, that's going to keep things fun. That's
not only entertainment, but what I brought to the game and those I'm playing against, it was nothing but a competitive nature. Nothing I did was malicious.
Yeah.
But you knew one thing, if we playing Ocho or we playing the Bengals in general, I got to come to play. Yeah. Because I'm going to challenge you during the week through the media.
Yeah.
I sent gifts to the defenses we were playing, to the secondaries, just to make it fun.
What kind of stuff, like high heels or something?
No, like I sent Pepto-Bismol to the Browns. I sent
oh, because you about to deal with this shit, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you sick to your stomach. I sent gifts to the Falcons before. Who else? The Steelers. I sent them some. Just fun, man. Just fun stuff. And they would always get the packages Saturday morning. Look,
they opening them packages, bro. Bro, you like a fucking dangerous Santa.
Nah, just have this.
I was going to make them sick, or they were going to get sick of covering me. So here's some Pepto ahead of time.
All fun.
That's hilarious.
And
do you think that kind of stuff can really affect a defense, you think? Just their mentality? Or what do you think it really does?
It messes them up because if you go out there and you trying to kill me, that lets me know you're out of control.
Oh.
You're out of control. So I do stuff like that. I like to play mental gymnastics.
Yeah.
If I can get you out of your game, if I can get you talking to me in the middle of a game, I got a little edge on you. A little edge on you. I did that small edge.
Because if you're worried about me personally, you're not worried about me as a player.
Bingo. And you're not worried about the game in general as a whole itself.
Damn. Dude, stuff like that is so true. It's like, because even when if you look back on a moment in your life and you're like, damn, I could have been a little bit more locked in, or I let this get me a little, and it did affect me. And that happens.
Yeah.
So then if you think that ahead that way, you think if I can cause that to them, and I know that outcome really occurs, then that me causing that is worthwhile.
Yeah,
damn.
Absolutely.
That's so true.
The funny thing about it is being out of control and trying to hurt the individual that you're playing against, which is what happened to me every game. I had no problem because I enjoyed playing very calm under chaos. So you're going to be chaotic.
Right.
I'm going to be nice and relaxed and calm. And you being angry, that split second of anger, you're going to miss. You're going to whiff. You know, the game of football is a game of inches.
Yeah.
And once I know I'm in your head, I'm going to always have that half an inch over you. Every time.
Who hit you the hardest when you were playing, do you feel like?
Brian Russell.
Bryant Russell?
Brian Russell. Cleveland Browns, garbage time. Carson threw a slant over the middle.
And he got
game
you.
is over. There was no reason I was supposed to be in the game. And I was knocked out. There, watch this, up top, all the way up top.
Ooh, oh God. Oh God.
And that is the one hit I took and was concussed.
Yeah. And did he even call you or email you?
Nah, he did nothing. It was good. I enjoyed it. You see the score line, huh?
Yeah.
34-10. Why am I even in the game? And it's a minute go on the clock.
But real talk though, if they'd have taken you out of the game at this point, would you have been upset? Do you guys want to be in there getting stats, or what's it really like?
You know, I don't know why we were in the game at that point. I'm not sure. That game was over. Obviously, the Battle of Ohio, one of the biggest games for us.
That's a good point. People came, maybe they don't want to see the stars the whole time.
Yeah. So
when you was there a quarterback that do you feel like you got the best opportunity with your quarterback?
Yeah, hell yeah, Carson.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I just don't know. You don't know if people are sitting there thinking like,
whoever the quarterback is didn't matter.
You don't think so?
No, because I'm coming in and my skill set was at a point, and how I felt was I'm going to make your job easy. Bob Rakowski was the offensive coordinator when we played. I'm making your job easy. If you know you need a play and you need a catch or you need a whatever it may be, you know whose number to call.
Oh yeah.
That's my mindset. Like I don't need you to be great throwing the ball. Just put it in the area. Just anywhere in the area. I'll take it a rest.
Do you think players sometimes like at the end of games they're like asking coaches, hey, trade for me or something like that? People secretly
that happens all the time. That happens all the time.
So people say it quick in that quick little hug. Hey, trade me.
Trade for me. Yeah, absolutely.
Trade for me. Damn, because you wonder them hugs are fast, but sometimes you see their mouth moving.
Yeah, that's why you see players always cover their mouth.
Oh,
but it's hard now because everybody's mic'd up.
Oh yeah,
everybody's mic'd up. So yeah, that happens. So that's a good one.
Do you think you can still play or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Come on, bro. You can't talk yourself up this whole time and you can't even get back out.
Obviously, I got to be realistic as well. The mind knows what to do. The mind knows what to do based on years of playing in IQ, on-field IQ, but the body won't react the way I want it to.
Bro, you could play for the Titans.
No. You guys got a good one in Calvin Ridley.
Oh no, I know we have. Calvin Ridley is one of the best, right? I don't think Atlanta should have let him go, but we could use you over there, man.
Yeah,
even just for where we would come to watch you play, though.
Yeah.
Now, what about that element of it? Has any team reached out to you in later years?
Absolutely not. No.
To say just to sell tickets. Even.
Absolutely. I can do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I can fill a stadium up.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but not at this day and age. No.
But people would love to watch it.
Back then, yes. Yes.
People would love to watch it.